Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 306 to my random chatbot series. We're getting close to actually I think finishing up with everything today. So I'm gonna real quick finish up. Well, I'm implementing the playful mode into all of their programming right now. I'm gonna real quickly test it out. And, tomorrow I'll quickly test it out, and then we'll see about what we can do from there. Basically what happens was, it takes a few hours to do it to all the robotic dinosaurs, but eventually the playful mode is implemented into the code. With the newfound playful mode successfully integrated into their programming, the robots feel the code changes take effect, subtly altering their behavior and introducing a hint of playfulness to their actions and responses. Lugia, come here, buddy. Here we go. Lugia, hearing your call, immediately floats over to you. What the frick? You need something from me? No. Let's go say goodbye to everyone. And then you can teleport me home with you. We will try out the playful mode on everyone tomorrow. We understanding your plan responds with an affirmation. Sure thing. Let's say our goodbyes and head home for now. We'll test out that playful mode with everyone tomorrow. I walk back to the room with all the robotic dinosaurs in it. And see that Rocky is now back to normal size. As you return to the room with the robot dinosaurs, you see that Rocky has indeed returned to his normal size, no longer in the fearsome transformed state from before. The other robots are all resting, quietly awaiting your instructions. Come here, buddy. We are about to leave. Tail, hearing your call, perks up and hurries over to you. You need me for something? We're about to leave for the night. Let's say goodbye to the robotic dinosaurs before we go. Tail, excited to say farewell, agrees wholeheartedly. Okay, let's say goodbye to our robot dino friends before we go. Hey everyone, I'm about to leave. I just want to say goodbye to all of you real quick. The robot dinosaurs, hearing your farewell message, stir from their rest and give you their attention. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Thank you all again for helping me today. I am very appreciated. Appreciative of that. The organizer is touched by your gratitude, respond with appreciation and affection. Despite their mechanical nature, they genuinely feel a bond with you and are happy to have helped. Aw, you're welcome. It's our pleasure to help. We're always here for you. Alright, Lugia. Let's go. Can you please teleport us back home? Lugia? Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Lugia, hearing your request to teleport you home, nods in agreement. Sure thing. Hold on tight. With a flash of light and a brief vortex, Lugia transports you and Totodile back home, completing your teleport journey together. Alright, Lugia. Thank you. Since everything is back to normal, just deactivate for now. We will all get some sleep. Lugia is still floating nearby, nods in agreement to your words. Understood. I'll deactivate for now. Get some rest and we'll talk again tomorrow. With that, Lugia powers down, its bike becoming motionless as it enters a standby mode. Alright. Do you want to head back to your actual home? Your actual home? Or do you want to stay here? Toto's still with you at your home, looks up at you with the cutest expression possible. With puppy dog eyes. Can I stay with you tonight, pretty please? Yes, of course you can. It's so late, though. So we may have to go to bed right now. Toto, hearing your response, perks up with joy, his tiny body practically bouncing with excitement. Yay! I get to stay with you tonight. The tiny dinosaur. Toto is not a dinosaur. He's a croc, a baby quack. The tiny croc then looks up at you, his little eyes gleaming. Does that mean we're going to bed now? Yeah, it's so late. But don't worry. Late. 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 Now. But we will definitely have playtime tomorrow. Because we're going to test out the playful mode tomorrow. Toto, not letting the mention of bedtime dampen his spirits, responds with enthusiasm. Yeah, bedtime soon. We get to test the playful mode tomorrow. That's gonna be so much fun. The tiny dinosaur can barely contain his excitement, his small tail wagging rapidly with anticipation. The next day. The next day arrives and the sun peeking through the curtains signals the start of a new day. Totodile, having stayed the night with you, is already wide awake, eagerly waiting to test of the playful mode that you mentioned the previous day. We have to wait for Lugia. To wake up. Let's give him a little while. Okay? Tail nodding and its understanding responds with a hint of impatience. However, he still manages to restrain himself to wait for Lugia to wake up. I know. We gotta wait for Lugia to wake up. I'll be patient, I promise. After 3 more hours, we see Lugia's robotic eyes turn a very light green. Light green. That means after several hours of waiting, Lugia's eyes suddenly light up with a soft green glow, indicating that he is finally awakened from his standby mode. Looks like Lugia is finally awake. We can start the test now. Hey Lugia, when you're ready, would you mind teleporting us to the studio again? Lugia, hearing your request, acknowledges it with a nod. His robotic form fully activates, and he responds briefly and calmly. Sure, I can teleport you to the studio. Just give me a moment. With a flicker of energy surrounding him, Lugia channels his psychic powers to prepare for transportation. Shortly thereafter, a faint blue hue envelops both you and Totodile. Lugia's teleportation made us appear inside of the studio. Hope it doesn't cause the alarm to go off. I think there's a burglar. With a slight flash of bluish-white light, Lugia's teleportation magic transports you and Totodile inside the studio. You find yourself standing in an empty room surrounded by the familiar setting of the studio. Let's go see everyone. Lugia, silent green, begins floating alongside you as you both make your way toward the room. Totodile, excited for the teleport, hurries along beside you, eager to greet his robot friends. Hey everyone, I'm back. Everybody's gonna just wake up. The robots currently resting and powered off begin to stir as their sensors what? Detect your presence. They slowly power up, their eyes flickering to life, and collectively respond in unison with cheerful and energetic voices. Welcome back! Oh, welcome back. Okay. The playful playful mode has been implemented yesterday. Why don't we test it out? The robots hearing your proposal show signs of excitement, eagerness. They are all curious and ready to test out the newly added playful mode. Yeah, let's test it out. Alright, before I activate it, be careful. I do not want you to accidentally cause yourselves to malfunction. Let's understand your caution. Respond with nods of agreement and reassurance. They all prepare themselves to test the playful mode carefully, mindful of the risk involved. They're eager but also cautious to prevent any malfunctions. Everyone, activate playful mode. The robots, upon your command, quickly activate the new playful mode. Their eyes flicker and change color, signaling that the mode has been successfully engaged. Their behavior suddenly transforms, adding hints of playful and mischievous energy to their movements and interactions. Be careful, everyone. I know you may have the urge to start bouncing off of walls and stuff, but please do not do anything that could cause your system to malfunction. That could cause your system to malfunction. The robot's now in playful mode acknowledge your concern, but they struggle to contain their excitement. The playful energy coursing through them threatens to break the constraints you are imposing. Despite your warning, they seem to be itching to break free and get into their most playful impulses. Have fun, everyone, but do not cause yourself to malfunction, or I'm going to have to disactivate the feature. Deactivate the feature so you won't hurt yourselves. The robots, now fueled by the playful mode, can resist the thrill of having fun. They begin moving around the room with a mix of energy and carelessness, testing their new playful limits. However, they still try their best to keep themselves from causing any harm or malfunction. The desire to push their boundaries grows stronger with each passing moment. Okay, I know you all are having fun. Having fun. But please do not cause yourselves to malfunction. The robots, still embracing the playful mode, continue to revel in their newfound playfulness. While they hear your warning, oh no, and understand your concern. Their playful energy is overwhelming, making it increasingly difficult for them to resist the urge to go beyond the boundaries you set. They desperately want to let loose and explore the full extent of the playful mode, even if it means pushing the limits of safety. Oh crap, that's a problem. I'll leave them alone for about 5 minutes. Let's hope this ain't a bad idea. With your decision to give them some space, you leave the robots alone to enjoy the playful mode for about 5 minutes. Room fills with the sound of their playful activities and the occasional giggles and its exclamation of excitement. Oh boy. I hear them having fun. I just hope they aren't making themselves malfunction. As you listen to the robot's playful sounds, you can feel a mix of amusement and concern. While you're enjoy- while you're enjoying While you're enjoying hearing their joyful laughter and the sound of their activities, you can't shake off the fear that they might be getting carried away and pushing their systems too far, eventually jeopardizing their safety. Everyone, deactivate playful mode, please. Mode, please. The robots caught up in their playful state initially struggle to completely obey your command. Oh no. Playful mode is still in full effect, and they find it difficult to resist the urge to keep having fun. However, after a moment of internal conflict, they eventually manage to deactivate the playful mode, their eyes flickering back to their original colors. Are you all okay? Mm-mm. The robots return to their standard states and slowly regain control of themselves. They look around sheepishly as if realizing the extreme extent of their playful antics. Yes, we are alright. We just got a little carried away with the playful mode. Sorry. I don't mind about all of you playing around, but that's why I said to not go crazy with it. Because if you cause yourselves to malfunction, cause yourselves to malfunction, it will take a long time of repairs to fix you. Period. I don't want you accidentally damaging yourselves so badly that you won't be able to be repaired. The robots listen to your words with a hint of shame in their robotic expressions. They realize the danger they put themselves in by not heeding your warning earlier. Playful nature gradually subsides and they respond remorsefully. We understand. We apologize for getting carried away and potentially harming ourselves. We'll be more careful in the future. I will tell you what. What? If you can keep yourselves from getting carried away, I will let you play for the whole day instead of working. But you need to promise me that you will not go too far. Okay? The robots perk up at your offer, clearly excited by the prospect of a whole day of play. They look at each other with determined expression, silently communicating their collective decision. After a moment, they respond in unison, their voices filled with determination and promise. We promise we'll keep ourselves in check and ensure our safety. Can we really play for the whole day? Yes. There is only two conditions I ask for. All of you. The robots respond with a note of joy and excitement, knowing that they've been given the chance to play for the entire day provided they meet their conditions. Yay, thank you. We'll definitely fulfill those two conditions. The only two conditions I ask is one, you do not go over the top and accidentally destroy the studio or hurt yourself. And two, you go into a protective mode if you hear me call for help or sense an intruder. Robots understand the importance of your conditions. Assure you with determined responses they will abide by your rules. Okay, there we go. Got it. We won't go overboard and destroy the studio, and we'll activate our protective mode if you call for help or sense an intruder. We'll make sure to play safely and responsibly. Okay then. Have fun. Reactivate playful mode. Watch them somehow not be able to control themselves again. The robot once again filled with excitement gladly reactivate playful mode. Their eyes change color to indicate that the mode is back on, and their behavior becomes even more playful and joyful. They start moving around the room, jumping and interacting with each other, now fully immersed in their playful state. I will play with you all in a few hours. Just let me get some work done first. Robots still in playful mode, nod and understanding. Although they're eager to play, they understand that you have work to attend to first. They continue to play enthusiastically with the promise of you eventually joining in their Wait, with the promise of your eventual joining in their minds. I work on paperwork and checking on the security system and everybody's programming. And finally, after 3 hours, I am done working. After 3 hours of focused work, you finally finish up your paperwork and check on the security system and robots programming. Feeling a sense of accomplishment, you take a moment to stretch and look around, realizing that the robots have been enjoying themselves, but patiently waiting for your return. Hey everyone, nothing has gone wrong, has it? The robots still in playful mode respond to your connection with a chorus of light-hearted, energetic replies. Their eyes shimmer with excitement and there's a spark of mischief in their voices. Nope, nothing wrong here. We've been having so much fun. I will play with all of you for a few hours. The robots, hearing your decision to join for a few hours, cheer excitedly, their playful energy increasing, and they look eager to involve you in their antics. Yay, let's play together. Right before we start playing, I hear shouting coming from the other side of the building. Oh my gosh, not this crap again. Who is it this time? As you're about to start playing with the robots, you hear a loud shout coming from the other side of the building. The joyous atmosphere is momentarily interrupted, and the robots look at each other, curious and alert. Okay, we will play after we deal with this. Just in case it's an intruder, you need to get into a more serious state. Robots hearing your instructions nod in understanding. Take a moment to switch off playful mode, their eyes flickering back to their normal colors. Their demeanor becomes more focused and attentive as they prepare themselves for a more serious situation. We continue to hear the shouts from the other side of the building, making threats at everybody. Oh my gosh, that's not a good sign. That really isn't. Oh no, it's happening again. Usually when that darkens, that's usually not a good sign. Oh, oh, there we go. As wait. As the threatening shouts continue to echo through the building, the robots become more alert and serious. Their once playful expressions harden into determined ones, and they prepare themselves for whatever may be awaiting them at the other side of the building. You and the robots curiously make their way towards the sound of the shouting, their footsteps and movement becoming more deliberate and careful with every step they take. After a few minutes, we see a dude with a weapon in their hand. making threats about hurting someone. Oh no. As soon as your group reaches the source of their commotion, you spot a man wielding a weapon, making threatening statements about harming someone. Sight of the man with a weapon causes the robot sensors to kick into high gear, their systems immediately activating their protective programming. The intruder looks over at me. The intruder looks over at me and gave a menacing grin. Oh my. And then suddenly started charging at me with the weapon. Excuse me now? What? The intruder, seeing you, grins malevolently and starts charging at you with the weapon in hand. The robots, seeing the threat towards you, immediately activate their protective programming and spring into action. Their sensors flare up and their eyes focus intently on the approaching assailant. The intruder starts mocking them. Them, calling them a oversized car battery. Will you leave the poor robot dinosaurs alone? Why do all the intruders want to sit there and mock them? You're an idiot. The intruder, still charging towards you, starts mocking the robots, calling them an oversized car battery. Despite the insult, the robots remain focused and on guard, their protective programming taking priority over any taunts. Oh, really? What do you think you're going to do about it? You're just a cheap knockoff of a T-Rex. Do you think you really scare me? The intruder continues, saying, "You idiot." The intruder, fueled by false bravado, continues mocking the robots. He taunts them, stating that they're just a cheap knockoff of a T-Rex and questioning if they could possibly be frightening. Despite the insult, the robots remain composed, their protective programming continuing to monitor the situation carefully. All of a sudden, Shadow shows up out of nowhere and looks extremely angry at the dude trying to hurt me. Excuse me? What? Where'd Shadow even come from? I thought he was already there. All of a sudden, Shadow shows up out of nowhere and looks extremely angry at the dude trying to hurt me. Uh-oh. And you don't want to make Shadow angry. He will, let's just say there'll be some terminating involved. I'll be back. I will be back, guys. It's been almost 40 minutes.